Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about hockey cards and why I do not collect them. Now most of you do not know this, I own 0 hockey cards. Yep, 0 hockey cards. Now you might be asking, why do I not collect any hockey cards? I'm a hockey fan, right? And right now we're going to get into the reasons why. And first, and well, probably one of the main reasons is because it's super expensive. If I'm going to invest in hockey cards, I'm going to want that to be my main thing. I'm not going to collect jerseys like I do right now. I'm not going to collect hats like I do right now. If I were to spend my own money on hockey cards, it would take a lot of funds away from the channel, away from my life, and away from the hobbies that I like to collect. It isn't the most expensive hobby in the world, but it definitely adds up a lot over time, especially if you're buying everything by yourself, especially if you're wanting everything, you don't sell anything. It's an expensive hockey. It's a really expensive hobby over time, and you really start to feel that. Another reason why is I've kind of learned my lesson over other kind of cards. Now, I don't think a lot of you guys know this, but back in my day, I used to be a huge Pokemon card collector. Now, this thing is basically full to the brim right now. It's pretty much a full thing. Yeah, I was a bit crazy when I was a child. I would collect some baseball cards, but it wasn't too much. Mainly it was Pokemon, and that was just my thing back then. I got some decent cards over time, but the amount of money I spent on that, rather than other important stuff, was really quite crazy. So I've tried to learn my lesson from the Pokemon cards. I know it's pretty crazy how much I have. It's probably not normal, but even if you do it sparingly, it does add up over time. The money that you spend on cards can sometimes be crazy, and sometimes hockey cards can be more expensive than Pokemon cards themselves, so even with that, it's a bit of a crazy money grind. And another reason is just like, as I said before, I want to spend stuff. I want to spend my money on other stuff, you know, stuff for the channel, stuff for myself, but also getting a jersey like this, getting hats like this. I'd rather get merchandise from teams rather than just getting hockey cards that will just lay around that you'd barely ever see on the channel unless I'm unboxing them. Possibly when I'm done collecting hockey jerseys or hockey hats, whatever that will be. But for me, I won't spend my money on hockey cards. Like for hockey cards, you don't see these in every video. You don't see hockey cards in every single video, but you see jerseys like these in every single video. And with that, I think that hockey jerseys are, for me, are a much better investment for the channel and for what I want to see and for what I want to have rather than a hockey card. Now, no, I've been harping on hockey cards throughout this whole video, but I still do like the idea of hockey cards. Even if I own 0 of them, I still like the idea of collecting them. Of course, I'm a huge collector of cards already, even though I haven't bought a Pokemon card in years. I've already done that, so just the idea is still fresh in my mind and still great in my mind. I don't hate the idea of having hockey cards. Just for me, I don't like to make that huge investment of making hockey cards, and not making hockey cards, but buying hockey cards rather than doing stuff like buying this. But don't get me wrong, I still do like hockey cards. They have some sweet ones, like having the jersey cards and the Young Guns. They have a lot of cool concepts with hockey cards. Hockey cards in and of themselves are fantastic. I love the idea of them, and I honestly would like to have them. It's just like the price tag on them, and just the other things I would like to have, both when I'm wearing on the channel and all this. It just adds up to they're not the priority when it comes to me collecting hockey stuff. I know to a lot of people the core of hockey collectibles are the hockey cards, but to me, the jerseys are a lot better to collect, the hats are a lot more fun. There's lots of other stuff you could collect when you could be wasting your money on just cards rather than getting team jerseys, rather than getting a lot of other stuff that's, to me, at least a lot cooler. Now, with that being said, I would not be opposed to anybody sending in hockey cards in the future. That's still fine, and I'd be fine if people sent stuff in, but for me, I'm not going to spend my own money on that type of stuff. I'd rather spend my own money on this kind of stuff and the other stuff that will appear in everyday videos and stuff that you guys will actually see. And again, while cards might be awesome, I still do think that I'd rather have a lot more of this rather than just a flimsy hockey card. But again, if you want to send stuff in the future, that's fine. If you want to send in hockey cards, that's fantastic. But for me, I'm not going to spend my own money, which I could be spending on stuff that like this, on the Winnipeg Jets jersey that could be looking at on the channel. I'd rather do a lot of other stuff with the money. And honestly, even though it would be fun to collect them, I just wouldn't want to make that investment. So that's going to be it for the guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me down below why you collect hockey cards. Why do you think I should collect hockey cards? But most importantly, why do you collect hockey cards? Why do you like doing that too? And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.